It's June 20th, 2013. I'm not Alexa Ray, but this is Speedrun. Last night, Microsoft did a 180 on its used games and DRM policies for the Xbox One. The almost total reversal includes the abolishment of online check-ins and a used game policy in line with that of the Xbox 360, i.e. there really isn't one anymore. The 24-hour check-in is gone, and after a one-time system setup with a new Xbox One, you'll never have to go online again if you don't want to. Gamers can trade, resell, and swap games as they please, and all Xbox One games will be region-free. There is one catch. You'll have to download a Day 1 patch to enable the new functionality for your Xbox One, so you will need to get online once. The previously announced policies for the Xbox One were changed, according to a post by Microsoft's Don Matrick on the company's website, in response to community feedback. But Xbox Live's Mark Whitten told us that those policy reversals come at a price. According to Whitten, those online checks and used games restrictions were part of Microsoft's vision of the future, and the Xbox One won't be achieving that vision without them. Users will be unable to share their game library with up to 10 family members. Games will still need to be installed, but the disc needs to be in the tray to play. If you want to play on another console, you'll have an install of that game too, and if that console owner wants to buy the game, they can purchase the title online and it will pick up the save file. As for the $499 price tag, Microsoft is still committed to it, saying that the entertainment and gaming value of the Xbox One deserves it. Corporate response to Microsoft's decision has largely been one big hurrah, because nobody wants to be the guy, after all this, saying yay DRM. Game rental service GameFly is calling Microsoft's policy reversal a win-win for consumers, allowing its practices to continue uninterrupted into the next console generation. GameStop said they welcome the announcement, saying the policy swap is, quote, great news for gamers, and that they, quote, applaud Microsoft for understanding consumers and the importance of the pre-owned market. Electronic Arts has said its online pass program is still dead, despite Microsoft reversing its DRM policy and Sony not having one. No future titles will include an online pass, existing games with online passes will have them removed, and, quote, the scheme is dead. EA added the decision to cancel the online pass program was in response to consumer feedback. The newest firmware update for the Nintendo 3DS includes an ability to create a saved backup to an SD card. Nintendo says the backup can be done at the push of a button. Games and apps supporting the feature will display a left arrow at the bottom of the home screen when you select the app. Players can also back up save data before deleting an app, making it unnecessary to transfer data manually or use a PC as an intermediary. I just want to make sure my precious peach trees are okay. We talked to independent developer Phil Fish about his recently announced game, Fez 2. He said the game won't be on an Xbox platform and discusses the issues with the infamous file corrupting patch from the first Fez on Xbox Live Arcade. Fish seems quite taken with the PlayStation 4 and explained that, quote, Fez 2 is to Fez 1 what Zelda 2 was to Zelda 1, but more different. Huh, interesting. Both the Xbox One and PS4 will launch with game licensing rules similar to their current-gen counterparts. But that's likely to change, for better or for worse, and the DRM battle isn't over yet. The latest opinion piece from our own Chris Plant discusses Microsoft's soon-to-live-in-infamy flip-flop and what it means for those who stand to gain the most. That is, us, consumers. And that's the news for today, Polygon. Now I'm looking for a blue bed. Have you seen anything on Nookslist recently?